Good day, nurses. Welcome to MindWeb Academy. So this is your head coach, Mr. Jikarsi Magbanwang. So for today, we will be discussing artificial induction of immunity. So we'll be talking about your active and your passive immunity. We will be discussing also and we'll review the work of your immune system, and we will be discussing the non-traditional and the traditional types of your vaccines. Okay? So I hope everybody is ready. So before I start, okay, I want to know your location. Please comment your location. Do we have nurses from Manila? What about from Davao, General Santos, Bacolod, Iloilo, Cebu? Do we have nurses from Tuguegarao? What about nurses from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Dubai, US, UK? Okay, so please comment your location, share your location. And I would like to ask also to please share this live class so that we can also help other nurses. Because we will be talking about your immunity and the types of your non-traditional and traditional vaccines. Oh, we have from Toronto, Pasig, Iligan, Mandaluyong. Okay, so stay safe, nurses. Okay, so we also have United Arab Emirates. So thank you so much for joining our live class. Oh, Riyadh. Okay, so how are you, Riyadh nurses? I hope you're safe and healthy. Wow, we also have Baguio and Bataan. Thank you so much. Caloocan nurses, how are you? Oh, we have Qatar also and Marshall Islands. So welcome to MindWeb Academy. And thank you for watching our live class, joining our live class. Oh, Iloilo and Italy. Okay, we also have from United States of America. From Isabela, Dubai. Okay. So welcome to MindWeb Academy. We also have from CBO, Cagayan de Oro. Okay, Mindanao. Oh, we also have from Cainta, Rizal. Batangas. Okay, Batangas nurses, hello. Thank you for joining our live class. Okay, so I hope everybody will participate in our live class discussion. You can comment your answer later, okay? So I want you to comment your answer. Okay, so to start with our question, so I hope and I'm sure that everybody is ready to answer our first question. Again, our topic is induction of your immunity. It can be passive or it can be active type of immunity. And then very important to know right now is, of course, your traditional and the non-traditional types of your vaccines. All right? Okay, so for your first question, here is your first question. The student nurse asked Nurse Alfred, what types of traditional vaccines induce or generate active immunity? Nurse Alfred should include which of the following, select all that apply. All right, nurses. From the question, if this is your actual NCLEX question, you need to identify, okay, the keywords, okay? Do not read the options muna. Identify the keyword. Your keyword in question number 1 is the student nurse is asking about traditional vaccines to generate active. So keyword is active immunity. So the nurse, the RN, should include which of the following? Select all that apply. All right. So for your options, you have letter A, live attenuated. Letter B, you have the immune serum. Letter C, you have your toxoid. Letter D, you have the inactivated. And letter E, you have your vector vaccines. So again, the keywords in your question, you have the traditional, to generate active immunity. So which one is your correct answer? Will that include letter A, letter B, your toxoid, the inactivated ones, or your vector vaccines? So this is an update for your immunization and also your types of vaccines. Okay, so for our surprise for this live class, okay, the first 5 who will get the correct answer will have, okay, a discount of 2,000 pag nag-enroll sa actual na NCLEX program namin. Okay? So in MindWeb, we are offering an online digital, okay, review, and we are the country's first digital academy for nurses. So you have 2,000 discount. The first 5, okay, who can get the correct answer. Okay, wala pa daw. May nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Okay, so timely ang pag-discuss natin ng topic na to. And most of the time, parang nakakalimutan na siya kasi ang dami na because of, okay, advancement in technology, in science, research. Okay, ang dami ng pagbabago sa mga vaccines natin. But of course, the traditional one is still being used. Okay, so we have 1 who got the correct answer. So I need 4 so that you can avail the 2,000, okay, discount. Okay. Nurses from Dubai. Okay. Nurses from Iloilo. Okay. What about from Italy? What's your answer? Okay. So we have 2. We have 2. Congratulations. Okay. So we need 3 more, I think, right? Okay, from Manila, what's your answer? Okay, so we have 3. 2 more. Nurses, come on. Kaya niyo yan. I think. What about nurses from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? What's your answer? Okay, so we have 4. One more. Magagaling to mga nurses natin eh. They just need proper guidance and review. Okay, so we have 5. Okay, congratulations for those who got the correct answer. You are, okay, entitled for the 5,000, okay, discount. Okay, pag nag-enroll kayo sa actual na digital review program. So this is just, okay, a live class, okay, sa ibang platform, but our actual review, okay, the NCLEX review okay, is of course, we are the country's first digital academy for nurses. Okay, so iba yung platform na ginagamit natin. But this one is only for, okay, our live class and to give you updates. All right? Okay, so for those who got the correct answer, again, congratulations. But before I'll give the correct answer, let me first discuss, okay, what is really immunity. I want also to discuss how does the immune system work and the types of your immunity. And then I'm going to integrate now the traditional and your non-traditional, okay, vaccines, so that we will be able to, okay, achieve our goal. And that is, of course, to know what are those, okay, artificial way of, okay, induction of your immunity. All right? Okay, so let me first discuss nurses. So again, this is a type of question under a content area in your NCLEX test plan, safety and infection control. All right? Okay, and then your test format here is select all that apply. Okay, so we are again following the test plan. So let me first review what is really your immunity. Okay, nurses, again, when you say immunity, this is a condition, all right? Okay, a condition of being able to resist an infection or a disease process and being able to counteract the effects of its product. What are the products of those pathogenic microorganisms? Obviously, the toxins or the toxoids, okay, that causes now the clinical manifestation. So if you are able to counteract and resist the product of those pathogenic microorganisms, then you have the immunity. All right? Okay. Then the next topic that I'm going to discuss, okay, so we have just reviewed your immunity. Okay, let us now discuss how does the immune system works. Okay, so most of the time, hindi na ako susulat. I'll just give you keywords. So how does it work? Ano yung work ng immune system natin? Okay, of course, the work of your immune system is to protect us against infection. That's our goal. But the question is, how does it work? Okay, remember, nurses, that cells and other organs in the body are working together to protect us against infection, right? Then, most important to note here is the WBC. Okay, the WBC or your leukocytes, okay, plays an important role in the immune system. Okay, specifically, the phagocytes, okay, engulf pathogenic microorganism. So that's one cell, okay, na tumutulong sa immune responses natin. Okay, so WBC, specifically the phagocytes. Then another one, you have to take note also that we also have what you call your, okay, B lymphocytes. Okay, so have your B lymphocytes. Okay, if you can still remember, nurses, your B lymphocytes, okay, serves as the military, okay, intelligence system in the body. Kumbaga, para silang mga, okay, NBI or FBI, they are, okay, targeting now, okay, yung mga kalaban. So they serve as the military intelligence system in the body and targets the foreign invaders. So of course, the foreign invaders are your pathogenic microorganism. Once nakita na nila yung mga pathogenic microorganism in the body, they will now send, okay, defense, okay, or defenses to lock up those, okay, pathogenic microorganism. Okay, so that's the work basically of your B lymphocytes. The keyword is that they are to detect, okay, find sa mga kalaban. Okay, so hahanapin nila yung mga kalaban. Then magsasend sila ng mga defenses to lock them up. Okay? Pag na-lock up na sila, it's about time for the T lymphocytes to do its action. Okay, so again, you have the T lymphocytes also. So at this point, you can now differentiate the work of each cell. Okay, the immune cells natin. What about the T lymphocytes? So I ended kanina, sabi ko, once ang B lymphocytes na-detect niya na, magsasend na siya ng defenses para ma-lock up yung mga foreign invaders or the pathogenic microorganism. Okay, then, okay, the T lymphocytes will do its action. The T lymphocytes this time, okay, will going to kill or destroy the pathogenic microorganism. So, the phagocytes, the B lymphocytes, and your T lymphocytes, nagtutulungan na sila, okay, para maprotektahan tayo sa infection. Okay? So, these are important cells, okay, that is involved, okay, in our immune system. Okay, so that is how the immune system works. So, dapat may nagdi-detect, and then dapat may pumapatay doon sa pathogenic microorganism natin. Okay? So, I was able to discuss now immunity and how does it work and what are the cells involved, okay, sa pag-protect sa atin against infection. Okay, so I think we are now ready to discuss okay, we will be discussing this time, okay, the types of your immunity. Okay, so nurses, if you can still remember, what are the types of immunity? Okay, I have to discuss this one so that we can integrate the traditional and the non-traditional, okay, vaccines. Okay, so we'll be discussing first what are the types of your immunity. Okay, do we have 2? Do we have 3? Okay, so basically, nurses, again, as a review, we have 3 basic types of immunity. Okay, the first one, it's your innate immunity. Okay, so from the term innate, everyone is born with this protection. So it's a general type of protection against infection. All right, okay, that's your innate. The other one type of your immunity is the active, okay, immunity. Okay, have your active immunity. Then the other one, we have here your passive type of immunity. So the keyword kanina sa first question natin will give you idea now bakit ko pina-point out yung key term. It's because, or yung keyword, it's because you have to understand ang hinihingi ni NCLEX is the active immunity, hindi passive immunity. Did you get my point? Okay, kasi pag hindi mo alam yung type ng immunity mo, hindi mo ma-identify yung correct na answer. Am I correct with that? Right? Okay, so we have 3 types, the innate, the active, and your passive. Okay, so understandable. Innate, everyone is born with this general type of protection. Okay, let's discuss active. Paano natin na-acquire ang active type of immunity? So again, the keyword, or to just emphasize again, active, from the term active nurses, and actual NCLEX, i-critic mo muna, analyze mo muna. Ang term ba na active is that binigay lang siya sa akin or ako mismo yung gumawa? Kasi active eh. Ako ba yung gumawa ng antibodies or binigay lang sa akin yung antibodies? Okay, you're correct. So when you say active, ikaw mismo yung gumawa ng antibodies mo. Tama po ba? Hindi lang siya basta binigay sa'yo. So your body is producing its own antibody, or it can be, okay, artificial. So pwede natural ang active, then we also have the artificial. When you say natural, hindi ko na po isusulat. When you say natural, this is, okay, this is being the most appropriate way to discuss natural immunity, okay, active, is during active infection. The antibodies is being produced during active infection. Okay, so you have now the antibodies, okay, during active infection. So nag-produce ka ng antibodies in response to that active infection. So natural siya. Why? Ikaw mismo yung gumawa. Okay? Ikaw mismo yung gumawa. So natural. And then active, okay, type of immunity. Okay. And then the other one, we also have what you call your artificial. So kailan natin nakukuha naman or na-generate ang active immunity using artificial way or method. So this is with the use of your vaccines. Okay, have your vaccines or with the use of your toxoids. The administration of your vaccines or your toxoids, will stimulate the production of your antibodies. So ikaw mismo yung gumagawa ng sarili mong antibodies. Pero bakit ka nakagawa? It's because binigyan ka ng artificial na antigens or kalaban ng katawan natin in the form of vaccines, in the form of your toxoids. When you say toxoids, that's an inactivated toxins or product of your pathogenic microorganism. Okay, so again, just to recap, we have three types of immunity: the innate, we also have your active. Why active? Because your body is producing its own antibodies. It can be through natural way. Nung nagkaroon ka ng infection, nagde-develop ka ng antibodies. Okay? Or it can be artificial. Why artificial? Kasi synthetic. Ginawa sa laboratory, in-inject sa yung vaccines, ang toxoids, and pagkapasok sa katawan natin, antigen siya, kalaban. So anong gagawin immune response natin or immune system? Gagawa siya ng panlaban din, which is your antibodies. So anong goal natin? We want to produce antibodies. Okay? So let's go to your passive. How can we generate now or produce passive immunity? Passive immunity, nurses, can also be through natural way. Pag sinabi natin passive, binigyan ka na lang ng antibodies. Okay? Hindi katawan mo ang gumawa. Okay, so binigay na lang sa'yo. Okay. Through natural way, this is from the maternal, transfer of antibodies to the baby via the placenta. Okay, so via the placenta or in the colostrum. Okay, that's natural. Okay, may antibodies na yung mother. Okay, binigay na lang sa bata via the placenta and your colostrum. So that's natural. Okay, pero passive siya. Kasi ready na yung antibodies binigay na lang sa baby. Okay? Then another one, in your passive immunity can be acquired also via artificial way or method. Okay, artificial. When you say nurses artificial, again, binigay natin yung antibodies sa pasyente. Pero itong antibodies na to, artificial siya. Why? Ginawa lang kasi sa laboratory. Okay? So synthetic. Okay. So when you say artificial, it can be your immune globulins. Okay? Your immune globulins. I-inject mo siya, antibodies na kasi yun So, ando na sa katawan mo yung antibodies. Hindi ka na gumawa ng antibodies mo. Alright? And then, the administration of your serum. Okay, what is again serum? Serum is the liquid form or the liquid part of your blood that contains the antibodies. So pag in-inject sa'yo yung serum na yon na may antibodies, nag-receive ka na lang ng antibodies. Hindi na gumawa yung katawan mo ng antibodies. Okay? So these are the three types of your immunity. Okay, and just to highlight again, this one is lifelong. Okay, lifelong yung natural active natin. By giving vaccines or toxoids, this will protect you for years or many years. And to enhance your immunity, you need, of course, your booster dose. Okay, kailangan natin ng booster dose dito. Okay, para magkaroon tayo ng enhancement of your immunity. While the maternal transfer of your antibodies, is around 6 months, to 1 year. Well, the artificial one, the immune globulins na in-inject sa'yo, or yung serum that contains the antibodies, this is weeks, na nawawala. Okay? So specifically, 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so this is the types of your immunity. Okay, So, i-integrate na natin yung question natin sa number 1. Ano yung tinatanong sa number 1 natin? Remember, it's, okay, sabi ng estudyante, nagtanong siya about the traditional vaccines to generate active immunity. Okay, Nurse Alfred must include which of the following? So the keyword na active immunity, okay, dapat, and ang vaccines, ang rin ng keyword, so iisipin na natin, artificial na siya dapat, tama? Kasi vaccines is what? Being prepared in the laboratory. Pag ibigay sa pasyente natin, then maka-generate na siya ng active immunity kasi ikaw mismo yung gumawa ng antibodies. Okay. So ano ang magiging answer ni Nurse Alfred sa student? Will that include live attenuated? Yes. That's part of your traditional vaccine. Okay, live attenuated. Okay. Then what about immune serum? Will immune serum be considered as artificial? Yes. But will this give you active immunity or passive immunity? It's passive. Okay, so this is not your correct answer. What about toxoid? Toxoid is inactivated toxins product of a pathogenic microorganism. Okay, pag in-inject yun sa'yo, of course, magde-develop ka ng antibodies. Tama po ba? Is that active? Yes. Okay, so include letter C, toxoid. Inactivated or killed? Yes, that's traditional type of your vaccine. What about letter E? The vector vaccines. Your vector vaccines, okay, was developed through, okay, or with the use of your genetic engineering. So this is one type of your non-traditional vaccines. All right. So your correct answer in number 1 should be, okay, should be letter A, live attenuated. Okay, because that will give you active immunity, artificial. Immune serum will give you passive immunity. Toxoid or toxins, product of the microorganism, will stimulate antibody production, so that's active, inactivated or killed also. While vector vaccine is non-traditional, although this is vaccines, of course, and will stimulate, okay, active immunity. But this is non-traditional. Ang tanong kasi sa atin, traditional vaccines. Pero tama kayo pag sasabihin nyo na ang vector vaccines is a vaccines that can generate what? Active immunity. But ang tanong kasi ng student is traditional. Vector vaccines is non-traditional because we are using here genetic, okay, engineering. Okay? So, congratulations for those who got the correct answer. So I hope everything is clear. From immunity, we have defined immunity. Okay, how does it work? Ano yung mga cells na involved, na nagtutulungan? And then the types of your immunity. So don't forget that your actual NCLEX. Okay? Before I'll proceed to question number, okay, 2, let me continue with your non-traditional, okay, and traditional type of your vaccines. Kasi na-mention na rin natin kanina yung mga traditional and your non-traditional. All right. Okay, so here is your non-traditional vaccines. Your non-traditional vaccine nurses will include now the use of what? Genetic engineering. Kasi yung non-traditional, mga makabago, right? Okay, so with the use of your genetic engineering. One is very important, is your recombinant. Okay, you have your recombinant, okay, vaccine. With the use of genetic engineering, okay, recombinant vaccine was developed. So, sir, paano nag-work ang recombinant vaccine natin? Bakit siya non-traditional? Okay, so this is how it works, yung recombinant vaccine natin. When you say recombinant vaccine, we have here what you call your viral carrier. Okay, so have your carrier virus. Okay, the carrier virus nurses is being used here. So may carrier virus tayo na ginagamit, not the actual virus na nagko-cause ng infection. So, okay, once you have now the carrier virus, the genetic code, okay, a genetic coding to generate your harmless protein. Okay, so again, for your recombinant, with the use of your genetic technology, you have your carrier virus. Once you have now the carrier virus, a genetic code is being injected to the virus to generate harmless protein. Why do you think we have to produce this harmless protein? This harmless protein nurses, will serve as your antigen. Okay, so magiging kalaban na siya ng katawan natin. But take note, this is harmless. Okay? Harmless protein. So, yun na ang magiging antigen natin. Once na-detect siya ng immune response na may antigen, okay, dapat lalaban yung immune system natin, right? Okay, so the immune system now, okay, will respond through production of your antibodies. Okay, so once detected ang harmless protein or yung antigen, the immune system, okay, will now produce your antibodies. Okay? So, bakit siya naging non-traditional? Kasi po, pag sinabi natin traditional, ito yung mga gamit natin sa traditional. Okay, just to differentiate. The traditional vaccines uses your, attenuated. When you say attenuated, weakened pathogenic microorganism, pinahina na microorganism. Inject mo yun sa client mo, then makakaproduce ka ng antibodies. Traditional yon, the attenuated. The other one, you also have your, toxoid product of the pathogenic microorganism, which is weakened also. Pag in-inject mo yon, pag nasa katawan na, magpuproduce ka na ng antibodies, right? Okay, and then you also have the inactivated or killed microorganism. Okay, the inactivated, or killed organism. So nurses, papansin ko lang sa inyo para mas maintindihan natin. Look at the non-traditional and the traditional. Is it safe for me to say that in traditional here, gumamit ba talaga tayo ng buong pathogenic microorganism? In-inject ba natin yung buong structure niya? Yes. Diba? Buong structure ng virus na yon or ng pathogenic microorganism, in-inject mo sa pasyente. Pero, ano na siya? Attenuated, weakened, hindi na siya makakause ng infection. Pero pag andun na sa katawan mo, it will stimulate what? Antibody production, right? Okay. Then pwede din ang toxin, papahinain mo siya na galing sa pathogenic microorganism. That becomes the toxoid. Pag toxoid naman ang in-inject mo, makakaproduce ka pa din ng antibodies. Di ba po? Okay. Then the other one is inactivated or killed. Buong microorganism din ba ang binigay natin? Yes, buo din lahat. Okay. Look at the non-traditional with the use of your genetic engineering. Gumamit ba talaga tayo ng buong pathogenic microorganism or hindi? Hindi. Gumamit tayo ng another virus or carrier virus. Ano yung ginawa natin sa carrier virus na yon? Okay, nag-insert tayo doon ng genetic coding para makabuo siya ng harmless protein. Tama? Okay. So pag nag-replicate ang carrier virus, nag-create din ba tayo tsaka nag-replicate din tayo ng harmless protein? Yes. So dumadami din ang harmless antigen. Ano gagawin ni immune system? Gagawa ka ng antibodies. Alright? Okay. So I hope at this point, everything is clear. Okay. Sa traditional, and your non-traditional. Okay. So nurses, this is what happened. Okay. recently, the use of recombinant vaccine and the use of your genetic engineering inspires other pharmaceutical company to make their own, okay, new type or other type of non-traditional, okay, vaccine. Okay. So so ito yung inspiration nila, our recombinant vaccine with the use of what? Genetic engineering. So this inspires other scientists, researcher, and other pharmaceutical in this company to make their own, okay, type of what? Non-traditional vaccine with the use also of genetic engineering. Okay. But others, ang ginawa naman nila is with the use of your mRNA, okay, the messenger RNA vaccine. Okay, so this is under non-traditional. Okay, later ko na i-explain. And then after, aside from mRNA, you also have your, okay, protein, okay, subunit, okay, vaccine. Okay, this will mimic also the recombinant vaccine. May twist lang na ginawa. The same with mRNA vaccine. It will somehow it mimics also the recombinant vaccine. Pero may twist lang din na ginawa ang pharmaceutical company dito. Okay? Protein subunit, and then you also have your vector vaccine. Okay. So mamaya, na-discuss ko na ang recombinant and the traditional. Ang hindi na lang ang mRNA, protein subunit vaccine, and your vector vaccine. Okay. As what I have mentioned, somehow, minimimic niya or ginaya niya ang recombinant vaccine. Ito kasi yung inspiration nila. Pero may twist silang ginawa dito para makagawa tayo ng antibodies. Okay? So, for that, okay, here is your next question. Number 2. You are assigned as part of the pandemic response team. One of your responsibilities is to educate other healthcare providers. Which of the following best describe the mechanism of action of mRNA vaccine? Okay, so nurses na nakikinig ngayon and nag-join ng live class natin, may idea na kayo. Pag nakita nyo na sa actual NCLEX ang mRNA, traditional siya or non-traditional? So isipin mo na kaagad, sabi ni Sir Jicar, ito na yung non-traditional, mga makabago. Anong ginamit? Genetic engineering. Okay? Sige, let's continue with your option. Okay. So includes, for your letter A, includes harmless protein of the pathogens instead of the entire germ or the virus. Once vaccinated, our bodies recognize the protein. Remember that harmless protein will serve as your antigen, right? And build T lymphocytes and antibodies. Okay, is this the mRNA? Okay, let's go to letter B. Okay, contains material from the pathogenic microorganism that causes the infection that gives our cells instruction on how to make harmless protein. This protein stimulate T lymphocytes and antibodies. So ang goal natin, makaproduce pa din ng antibodies, right? Okay, C. Contain a modified version of a different virus or pathogens inside a material from the virus that causes infection, that stimulates the cell to make, okay, a harmless protein pa din. Okay, this prompts, okay, the body to build T lymphocytes and your B lymphocytes. While letter D uses dead, okay, pathogens to stimulate immune responses. Okay, so may keyword na tayo sa question number 2, the mRNA. Pag nakinig kayo sa lecture na to, so alam mo na siya, is the non-traditional. Okay? With the use of what? Genetic engineering. Okay. So I think pagkakita ko ng option na to, A, B, C, D, pag nag-test taking strategy ako, okay, should I eliminate na letter D? Yes. Di ba? Kasi si mRNA yung pinag-uusapan eh. And mRNA is non-traditional. Si letter D, gumagamit pa din siya ng dead na pathogen. So, traditional to. Delete mo na ang letter D or eliminate mo na siya. Right? You are left with A, B, C. Since we are talking about the mRNA, okay, balikan nyo yung tinuro ko na recombinant. Sa recombinant ba, nurses, nag-insert tayo sa sa carrier virus ng genetic information. Yes, para maka-create ng harmless protein. Ang harmless protein ba yun is antigen. Yes, para makaproduce ka ng antibodies. Okay. So ang A ba, is that the mRNA vaccine? Ano bang keyword dyan? May harmless protein ka na binigay. Okay. And recognized by the body to build your T lymphocytes and your antibodies. Okay. Is that the correct answer? Okay. What about letter B? Contains material from the pathogenic microorganism that causes the infection, or contains a modified version of a different virus or pathogens. Okay. I think we still need 5. Okay, we'll have the chance para maka 5,000 discount. Oh, apat. So we did one more. Okay. Sino kayang pinaka-last natin? Okay, so congratulations for those 4 na nakakuha ng correct answer. Majority na answer is letter A and letter C. Okay. So nurses, ano nga kanina yung mga non-traditional? Recap na natin. The recombinant vaccine. Then binigay ko din sa mRNA, right? Then the protein subunit. And then you also have your vector vaccine. Okay. Sige, isa-isahin natin nga. Letter A includes harmless protein of the pathogens. Okay, instead of the entire germ. So parang recombinant din siya, tama ba? Okay, parang recombinant. Okay, pero sa recombinant kasi genetic information, and then nag-generate ka na kaagad ng harmless na protein para makagawa ang katawan mo ng antibodies. Dito, ang harmless protein andun na din sa pathogen, pero nag-stimulate siya ng cell ng patient mo na makagawa ng T cells and antibodies. So this is your protein subunit. Okay. So complete ng top 5 natin. Okay, so congratulations. So ang letter A, nurses, this is your protein subunit. This is the mechanism of action of your protein subunit. Sabi ko kanina, somehow it mimics the recombinant vaccine or using what? The genetic engineering. Ang letter B natin, let's look at that. Contains material from the pathogenic microorganism. So may material na from the pathogenic microorganism that will give instruction to the cell na mag-produce ng harmless protein. Okay, pag andyan ang harmless protein mo, gagawa na siya ng antibodies. So this is the mechanism of action of your mRNA. Okay, so letter C contains a modified version of a different virus or pathogens. Inside is a material from the virus that causes infection. Then you will have now the B lymphocytes production. So this is your vector vaccine. Meron kang virus na ginamit or the viral Okay, vector. So the best answer, nurses, is letter B. Okay, so for those who got the correct answer, congratulations. Okay, I think I just have to recap everything. Okay, before I'll end this live class. So I hope you have learned something from our discussion. So I have started with your immunity, right? Okay, your immunity. Okay, you are capable, okay, or able to resist or counteract the infection or its product, the toxins or the toxoids, or the toxins being produced by the pathogenic microorganism. Then we were able to discuss also, okay, the types of your immunity. Okay, you have your innate, you have the natural, you have the active, and you have the passive. Then, how does the immune system work? Ano yung mga cells? The phagocytes, you have your B lymphocytes, and your T lymphocytes. So at this point, alam na natin paano sila nagtutulungan. Sino na yung nagde-detect na para siyang FBI? Si B lymphocytes. Okay. Pag na-lock up na siya, papatayin na siya ni T lymphocytes. Right? Okay. Then, we were able to discuss the types of your traditional. Pag traditional, gumagamit ng live, okay, microorganism, or weakened, attenuated, or the toxoid. Okay, para makastimulate ka ng antibodies. So, goal pa rin natin is to produce what? The antibodies. For the non-traditional, we are making use of genetic engineering. Okay, so the first one is the recombinant vaccine. May inintroduce ka na doon na harmless protein, papasok sa katawan mo ang harmless protein na yon, na virus, then pag nag-replicate ang virus, kasama na din na dumadami ang harmless protein. Okay, then gagawa na ang katawan mo ng ng antibodies. So ang question ko now ngayon, nurses, before I'll end this live class, paano nagkakaiba si recombinant vaccine sa first three natin na non-traditional? Diba ang letter A natin is protein subunit. Ang letter B naman natin is the mRNA. Ang letter C naman natin is your, okay, vector vaccine. Ang letter D kasi is not non-traditional. So this is incorrect, right? And this is not the action of your mRNA. So tanong ko lang, pag may tanong, and baka nag-iisip din kayo, paano mo ma-differentiate ang ABC compare doon sa inspiration nila ng recombinant vaccine? Sige nga, kung nakita niyo yung differentiation. Kasi di ba sabi ko, nung na-discover ang recombinant vaccine, naging inspiration na siya ng scientist, researcher, and pharmaceutical company na gumawa din sila ng sarili nila. Okay. May konting twist na ginawa. Okay. Lagi mong tandaan na sa recombinant vaccine, andun na ang harmless protein. Pag nag-replicate ang virus, dadami na lang ang harmless protein mo. So, gagawa na lang ang katawan mo ng antibodies. Sa letter A, the protein subunit, the mRNA, and the vector vaccine, may isa silang common din. Ano yung common sa kanila? Pag inject mo nun, nag-signal na siya sa host or sa katawan ng patient mo na gumawa ng harmless protein. Pag may harmless protein, antigen yon, tsaka pa lang gagawa ang katawan mo ng antibodies. Yun ang pagkakaiba. Okay? The recombinant vaccine, yung person develop, meron ka ng harmless na protein. Pero sa ABC, wala pang harmless protein. Okay, ang ginawa mo lang, nag-introduce ka nito ng vaccines na to para mag-signal or mag-stimulate sa host para gumawa ng harmless protein. Then, pag may harmless protein na ginawa ang katawan mo, tsaka ka na mag-produce ng antibodies. Okay? So, I hope everything is clear and you can join our actual digital review program so that you can better understand safety and infection control. Okay, so I hope you have learned something from our discussion. And congratulations for those, top 10, we consider your top 10. Okay, so you are, now entitled to have, 2,000 discount pag nag-enroll kayo sa actual digital NCLEX review natin. Okay? So, thank you so much. Please send us a message. We have the FB page, okay, MindWeb Academy. We have also our YouTube channel right now. Okay, so paki-subscribe sa YouTube channel natin. Okay. We also have MindWeb on Instagram. We have also the Instagram account. Okay, just search for your for MindWeb. Okay, so again for your Facebook, okay, you have at mindweb.ph. Okay, so I have here. Okay, Facebook, mindweb.ph. Then for your Instagram, for our Instagram account, we have at MindWeb Academy on IG. Okay, so MindWeb Academy on IG. Then, okay, you can send also a message to the student support. Okay, our student support, okay, is sobrang help and support talaga ang bibigay sa inyo. 24/7 gising yung mga yan. So student care at mindweb.ph. And you can also visit our website. That's www.mindweb.ph. That's our updated and upgraded website. So thank you so much for joining our live class, and I hope ang na-discuss natin which is very timely, ma-encounter din natin sa actual na NCLEX. So thank you so much for your participation, and stay safe and stay healthy and strong.